Okay, so let's move on to our number four. Dale, would you rather have a third ear or an extra toe?
What does it mean about it an extra toe?
Okay, we have 10 toes, right? So extra toe, maybe you can have 10, you can have 11 or maybe 11, 12, 6 for every foot. We have 5 toes for every foot.
Or
So an
yes,
extra.
and uh, I think I would later have an extra toe because it can hide from uh, anyone can look it. Yes,
Okay.
but if you have a third ear, I think it will be like uh, we are human. Yeah.
And how about you, Ning? Would you rather have a third ear or an extra toe?
I would rather have a third ear because I think if we have more ear, then we may listen to other thing that is might be interesting, yeah, and can help when we have to face some situation that dangerous or can warn anyone on that. Yeah, so I would rather choose the third ear.
Okay. How about you, Nance?
I would rather have a third ear because I think I can listen, I can hear the gossip from maybe my coworker or my friends. So I will listen to everything that they say far away from me.
Okay. So for number five, Dale, would you rather travel the world for free for a year or have $50,000 to spend however you please?
Uh, I would later travel the world for free for a year because I think seven, six, 15, 50,000 dollars. I think I can find in my life. Not too difficult. Yeah.
Okay. And how about you, Ning?
I would rather have $50,000 to spend whatever I want
Mm-hmm.
because I would like to share. If I have extra money, I would like to share that to anyone that in the hard situations or have to share to everyone that I want to share. Yeah. For the traveling, I think I'm not that the travel lover, so I can travel whenever I want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. And Nance?
I would rather travel the world for free because I think the cost of traveling the world for free is more than $50,000. So I will spend a lot of money on that trip and eat everything that I want.
Okay. Thank you so much. So let's move on to the background information. I will read first. Intermittent fasting, or the IF, a cyclical eating pattern in which a person alternates between eating and fasting, has become a popular strategy for weight loss and reducing body fat percentage. To be exact, people can fast in various ways for a set period, which can occur on any day or at any time. In addition, consuming fewer calories during intermittent fasting can reduce blood glucose levels and stimulate cellular repair processes. Some individuals are concerned, however, about the adverse effects of intermittent fasting, such as constipation, nausea, headaches, and extreme hunger, which may lead to disordered eating. Okay, so Deo, could you please read again the background information?
Okay. Uh,
Shout
intermit,
out po sa inyong lahat.
intermittent fasting. Uh, a, psych, a psychic, a psychical eating pattern in which a person alternate between eating and fasting has become a popular strategy for weight loss and reducing body fat percentage. To be exact, people can fast in various ways for a set period, which can occur on any day or at any time. In addition, consuming fewer calories during intermittent fasting can reduce blood glucose levels and stimulate cellular repair processes. Some individuals are concerned, however, about the adverse effects of intermittent fasting, such as constipation, nausea, headache, and extreme hunger, which may lead to disorder eating.
Thank you so much. And Ling, could you please read also the background information?
Okay, sure. Intermittent fasting (IF), a cyclical eating pattern in which a person alternates between eating and fasting, has become a popular strategy for weight loss and reducing body fat percentage. To be exact, people can fast in various ways for a set period, which can occur on any day or at any time. In addition, consuming fewer calories during intermittent fasting can reduce blood glucose levels and stimulate cellular repair processes. Some individuals are concerned, however, about the adverse effects of intermittent fasting, such as constipation, nausea, headache, and extreme hunger, which may lead to disorder eating.
Thank you so much. And Nance, could you please read as well?
Yes, intermittent fasting (IF), a cyclical eating pattern in which a person alternates between eating and fasting, has become a popular strategy for weight loss and reducing body fat percentage. To be exact, people can fast in various ways for a set period, which can occur on any day or at any time. In addition, consuming fewer calories during intermittent fasting can reduce blood glucose levels and stimulate cellular repair processes. Some individuals are concerned, however, about the adverse effects of intermittent fasting, such as constipation, nausea, headaches, and extreme hunger, which may lead to disorder eating.
Okay, thank you so much. So let's move on to the vocabulary list. So we have here 9 words. These words were, 10. Uh, Oops, 11. I won't be able to show them all on the screen. Okay, so we have 12 words coming from our background information. Let me check. Okay, very small. All right, so I'm going to read the background and from the vocabulary list. So these were taken from our background information. There are 12 words. I will read first. Fasting, a period during which you do not eat food. Cyclical, repeated many times and always happening in the same order. Alternate, to follow one after the other in a repeated pattern. Occur, to happen. Consume, to eat or drink something. Reduce, to make something less. Stimulate, to make something develop or become more active. Individual, a person. Adverse, negative or unpleasant. Constipation, the condition making someone unable to empty their bowels. Disordered, showing a lack of order or control. Restrictive, preventing people from doing what they want. I'll read again. Fasting, cyclical, alternate, occur. consume, reduce, stimulate, individual, adverse, constipation, disordered, restrictive. Okay, Dale, please read the vocabulary list. No need to read the meaning, just read the words. Then, after reading, please choose one word and create a sentence. Even simple sentence is okay.
Okay. Number one, fasting. Number two, psychical. Number three, alternate. Number four, occur. Number five, consume. Number six, reduce. Number seven, stimulate. Number eight, individual. Number nine, adverse. Number 10, constipation. Number 11, disorderly. Number 12, restrictive. Alternative. Uh, for for the way that we do intermittent fasting have too many alternatives.
Thank you so much. Ning, do as well. Read the vocabulary, do not read the meaning, and then after reading, choose one word and create a sentence.
Yeah. Fasting, cyclical, alternate, occur, consume, reduce, stimulate, individual, adverse, constipation, disorder, restrictive. I chose reduce. Um, the company has implemented the new policies to reduce the risk from the data breach.
Thank you so much, Ning. Nance, it's your turn. Please read also the words. Do not read the meaning. After reading, choose one word and create a sentence.
Okay. Fasting, cyclical, alternate, occur, consume, reduce, stimulate, individual, adverse, constipation, disorder, restrictive. And I choose stimulate. The English course stimulates my passion for learning.
Okay, thank you so much. So let's move on now to the questions that we have. We have here 10 questions, but I cannot show them all on the screen. You just tell me later if you needed the other questions, then I will scroll up or I will scroll down. Okay, so I will do first the first question, and I would like to ask Dale, have you ever done intermittent fasting? If so, why did you decide to do it? And what was the longest you could go without food?
Okay. Honestly, I have never do the intermittent fasting.
Okay, you haven't done it yet, but
Yes.
if there will be a chance, would you like to try?
Sure. I would
Okay,
like to try because I need to lose my weight.
okay, the same as me.
But
So, if you would like to try in your own thinking, how long could you go without food? How many hours?
I think maybe only two meal. Two meal.
Two,
Yeah.
2 hours,
No, two meal.
2 meals. So, if 2 meals, probably maybe 8 hours without food, 8 hours without food, 6 to 8
I think
hours,
16,
6 hours,
16 hours without food. Yes.
16 hours without food. You can do
Yes.
it. Now,
Yes, I think I can do.
you just think, okay. In my own opinion, for new for new for intermittent fasting, you should not go to the extreme, yeah. So it start from like the lowest. So probably from 5 to 6 hours, or sometimes the advice there is they have like 6 or 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours you can, because remember sometimes when we are sleeping we don't eat, but we are not working,
Okay.
but that is not without food. So what we can do is when we start intermittent fasting is that the moment that when we wake up in the morning. So for example, you wake up in the morning at 6, so you decided, let's say you decided the 9 to 14 hours, so probably you will have your lunch or your early breakfast, or early breakfast and lunch, you put them together, you take your food at 9 o'clock, you can eat probably until 6 p.m. Okay, you can eat food
Yes.
from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Then after 6 p.m., do not intake any food, no more food. But you can take, so let's say water, just water. No, like no drinks like with sweets or sugar, nothing. Just water. Okay? Not too
So
much,
very
not too
simple
much water.
to add the dinner meal,
Yeah.
like
The
like
dinner is
6 or
before
have.
6. The dinner is before 6. If you would like to do the intermittent fasting. Now, after 6 p.m., you do not take any food.
Mm.
Okay. Some of those you can. There are those who goes to the extreme like 6 to 6. So
Mm.
from 6 p.m. in the evening until 6 a.m. in the morning, no food. Now from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., okay, you can eat. Okay, you can eat whatever you want. But after 6 p.m., no more. That is for a starter. That's for a starter. But then after after 6 cannot, but you can also drink like water, juice can, but not too much with the sugar. Okay, as a starter. But before you do the intermittent fasting, you should consult a doctor first. If your body can take the intermittent fasting, you have to consult the doctor. Okay, now Deo, it's your turn. Choose any number, any question, and you can ask Ning or you can ask Nance.
Okay. I will ask Ning, Kun Ning. Number two, do you think intermittent fasting can be good for your health? Why or why not?
Thank you ค่ะ from me I think the IF can be good for health if we select to eat the food that healthy, because the IF is just only we prolong the time to eat and have to eat within the specific time. So as long we have the healthy food in, for example, vegetable, or do not eat the junk food, I think it will be good for health. Yeah. ค่ะ
Thank you so much, Ning. Now it's your turn to choose a question, any number, and you can ask Nance.
ค่ะ from finance I'll choose number 4 ค่ะ What do you think about intermittent fasting as long-term dieting for over a year? Would there be any side effects? Why or why not?
In my opinion, I have done intermittent fasting for a long time, over 1 or 2 years. But and for me, I didn't notice any side effects on my body, and I can control my weight in shape. So I think it depends on your body and your body and your lifestyle. But for me, I didn't notice any effects, so I would answer that no side effects from intermittent fasting.
All right, Nas, it's your turn now to choose a question and ask. You can ask anyone. You can ask Dale. You can ask Ning. It's up, or you can ask me. It's up to you.
Okay, I choose to ask คุณเดียว number 3. How would a person feel after fasting for over 22 hours? Exhausted or energetic?
That is 72 hours. How would a person feel after fasting for over 72 hours? 72 hours is in a day we have 24 hours. One day, 24. 72, that would be 24. 3 days?
Yes.
3 days. Oh, how would you, how do you think a person will feel?
In my opinion, because I don't have experience, I think if people do fasting over than 72 hours,
72 hours.
yes, I think it will have exhausted
Exactly.
because I think it will lack of energy for your body, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, exactly. 72 hours. This is 3 days of fasting. I think it's too much. It's too much. You will really feel exhausted, and like you will feel weak. You will not be able to work. You will not be able to think properly. Because when we are working, we needed sufficient energy and the intake, food intake. So if you go on fasting, how can you think properly? How can you think well? So this will affect your work and of course your personality. I think 72 hours is just too much. Okay, Dale, choose a question, please.
uh, okay, I choose number 5 for คุณแนน Besides intermittent fasting, what other alternative would you recommend? Is it better than intermittent fasting? If so, how and why?
In my opinion, I think just eat clean food and keto meals such as lower the carbohydrate and eat protein more because I think some people lifestyle cannot do intermittent fasting, and if this person can choose to eat good food, clean food, I think it's more suitable for them. And I think they don't have to bear when they feel hungry. So if you can choose a clean food, vegetable, fruit,
Dali,
no
may
fat,
kumakatok. Saglit,
yes,
may
I think
kumakatok.
maybe it's better than intermittent fasting for some people.
Okay. Continue the question, please. May
Yes,
kumakatok mga bata.
I'll show number 6 for Kunning. Some diets are very restrictive. What is the toughest or weirdest diet you have tried or heard about besides intermittent fasting? Why do you think it is the toughest and most bizarre?
What is the thought test? Beside IF, right, coach? It means
Mhm.
that there are some other method for this or
Ye-
what?
yes, yes.
I'm not clear on the meaning.
Yeah, yeah. Some other methods.
I see.
Sorry, sorry,
It's
sorry.
maybe I think it's maybe uh they will not eat the food for a long time
That is still
or
intermittent fasting. If you do not eat the food, that is still
mm,
intermittent fasting. What is the amount? Besides intermittent fasting, what other alternative would you recommend? Is it better than intermittent fasting? If so, how and why? Do you know any other aside from intermittent fasting?
I think having the clean food is can be counted. The
Okay.
clean food with the counted the calorie for each
Mm-hmm.
day.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have heard also, I do not know if you have heard it, the egg diet, wherein you just take the boiled egg. That's what you eat. Boiled egg. And then you can have it like with cucumber, but you cannot do it with the egg diet for a long time. You have to have a cheat day for egg
Mm,
diet. So, for example, when you say the egg diet, that means let's say you have your food like twice a day only. So probably take for your lunch three boiled egg, and maybe you can have it with a cucumber or with any vegetable. It's okay, but no rice, no meat, no other food like boiled egg only, and maybe
food with it,
yeah,
right?
boiled egg and other just a little bit of vegetable. Then in for dinner time, maybe before 6 p.m., you can have another boiled egg. So six,
Mm,
so six in a day, six boiled
I
egg.
see.
Then cucumber. Cucumber is very helpful because it helps you to digest the food.
I see. But it's I think the taste is not good for
Oh,
me
no,
already.
you don't take the cucumber on its own. You have to put a little bit of salt. And the egg also, a little bit of salt. It will taste nice.
I see.
Yeah, now that
Yeah.
I am trying because I have tried that in Thailand too. But in Thailand, I do with a little bit of intermittent plus exercise. I do Zumba. Now that I
I
am here
see.
in Uzbekistan, I have gained more weight. Because of the weather, it's so cold. The tendency is you eat a lot. It's so cold here in this country. I am near, my location is near to Russia. So it's cold. So the tendency is you eat a lot. And then I am trying to do the egg diet, but because it's so cold, I sometimes cheat. The cheat. It's not really good for me. I have to try some more. I couldn't, I couldn't, let's say, go, or I couldn't pass the intermittent fasting or the egg diet. I'm always tempted to eat food because of the weather. All right, so that is
Yeah.
one good solution also for overweight or for losing weight. So the egg diet is okay. You go with the cucumber. Cucumber is good for digestion. Okay, your
Yeah.
Ning, any number?
Actually, I have to think about one thing.
Yes, what is it?
Is that when you eat something and trying to throw it out,
Mm,
yeah, like
yeah.
I'm not sure this.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes. I've heard some people who do like that, but I think it would be let's say unhealthy. It will affect your health
so,
uh, too much.
right. Yeah,
You are eating and then suddenly you're going to throw it out. So, what
mm,
will happen to your body? So, it might make you feel weak and you might develop some kind of sickness. So I think it's not good. But there are people who are doing that. They eat a lot, they eat a
Yeah.
lot, and then after that, they are going to try to take out,
Yeah.
throw up. Yeah, they do that, and then to the extent that sometimes they would just put their finger or fingers into their mouth so that they can throw up. So I think it's
Yeah.
a bit risky, dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay.
And risk as well.
Mm. Okay. Ning,
Okay.
choose another question, please.
Okay. And can you scroll down to another question?
Okay.
Okay. Number eight for Bill. Have you heard of yo-yo dieting? Do you think people doing intermittent fasting would yo-yo after they stop doing it for a certain period? Why or why not?
Yes, I have heard it. Mm, for the yo-yo diet. I think the people that doing doing intermittent fasting can be have yo-yo effect too, because if they reduce the food meal at a long time and your body adjust itself to I heard from the news or the paper from doctor, they say if your body adjust itself to use energy with only like two meal per day, and after you return back to do same thing with the three meal, it might be affect the digestion, your digestion. Mhm. It will make the yo-yo effect.
Okay. May I ask first, there, what is yo-yo dieting in simple words?
Sorry, can you
Uh,
say again?
what is yo-yo dieting? What do you do?
Yo-yo dieting. What do you do?
Yeah. What is it? What is yo-yo dieting? What is yo-yo diet?
Oh, okay. Uh, Normally I just try to reduce the food meal in the meal. Mhm. Try to eat fewer than normal,
Oh.
and do exercise. Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. All right, now Dale, your turn to ask.
Okay, for Kunens, I choose number 9, the keto diet. It was eating few carbohydrates, modern proteins, moderate proteins, and higher amount of fats and oils. Would you enjoy this kind of diet instead of intermittent fasting? It is more effective. Why or why not?
Okay, for me, in my opinion, I love to eat rice, noodles, so it's the kind of carbohydrate. So for me, keto diet would not suitable for me because I cannot eat fewer carbohydrates than my general behavior. So I think I choose intermittent fasting more. So I will choose intermittent fasting also, but and no keto diet for me. But if anyone can do the keto diet, I think it's quite good because you can eat in 3 meals or more than 3 meals, but if you control the calories and the thing that you take out or take in, so maybe it's easy easier than intermittent fasting in some people.
Thank you so much, Nance. Now it's your turn to choose a question.
I choose number 7 for Kunning. Have you heard of diet pills? Is it possible to lose weight by taking pills? Would it be safer and more effective than intermittent fasting? Why or why not?
Yeah, I have heard of diet pills, but I think it's not it can be possible to lose weight, but it will be the more side effect of that because I have heard from personally I haven't done it before, but I have heard that from my friends. It will be more side effect on taking that pill, and I don't think it's safer than intermittent fasting because it's scientific and it's not natural. So I think the intermittent fasting is more effective than taking the pill. Yeah.
Okay. With regards to diet pills, before I came to Thailand, when I was in the Philippines, I tried the diet pills, but it wasn't effective for me on my part. I do not know why. When I was in the Philippines, I tried Zumba, all the exercise. I tried the pills. Uh, it didn't do much. I think it worsened my case. I became overweight, and but then when I arrived Thailand way back in 2007, maybe it's because of the culture shock. In within 3 months, I've lost 10 kilos. First 3 months in Thailand, I lost 10 kilos. It's because I couldn't eat the food. And then I remembered the coffee that I was drinking in 7-Eleven. You have the Pro Slim Nescafe, right? Pro Slim Nescafe. I didn't know it's for slimming. I just like the coffee. I am a coffee drinking, but I've chosen that coffee before. So the Pro Slim Nescafe, that helped me a lot in I had never had the intention of losing weight, but it just happened. That was the coffee I was drinking, and plus the food. I couldn't eat spicy food. I can only eat little, so there was only few choices of eating food when during my first 3 months in Thailand. So it helped me to lose weight. With the diet pills, I've tried it, but it never had any effect on me. So that was my experience with the diet pills. No effect on me. So the coffee in Thailand that was effective for me, the Pro Slim coffee. Okay, Ning, please another question.
Number 10 from Dale. Should young people such as high schoolers start intermittent fasting to have a better body shape and health? If so, why and would you recommend it to your younger relatives?
Uh, for me, in my personal opinion, I think it's not suitable for young people because they have their body is still need a lot of nutritional and yes, but if if I have recommend to my younger relative, I think I would recommend they to try to control uh, eating the healthy foods and make and do and eat it with the uh, completely nutrition more than do the fasting and try to exercise. Yes,
Exactly, they needed that because they are still developing their body. Okay. Deo, please choose one last question. One last question answerable by everyone.
Oh, okay. Uh, I think can you score up the question? I will ask Kun Nance. How would if and number two, do you think intermittent fasting can be good for your health? Why or why not?
Yes, at my age, I think I did not have so much time to exercise, and I feel really lazy to go exercising. So I think intermittent fasting is good for my health, and also the person that didn't have more a lot of time to go exercising, because you can control how much calorie you take in daily. So if you take not not much not more than maximum level of calories, so I think you can be in a good shape and do not gain weight or overweight. So intermittent fasting help you a lot on that, because and then I think 2 meals for starter person who need who want to start intermittent fasting, maybe breakfast and lunch would be good, because if you eat in the dinner, for me and for 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 me, in my opinion, I think it can make make me fatter than this. So intermittent fasting is can be good for everyone health for sure.
And not sure, would you recommend what is the meal to do intermittent fasting for and for the new people like me that have not don't have experience? Which meal we can do easier?
You means what kind of food, or what time you can eat or cannot eat?
Hmm, I think maybe in the breakfast I can. Hmm,
Or if you means what meals that it is
yes,
easier
yes.
to do. I think you can eat breakfast if you wake up early in the morning, around maybe 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, and also eat again at lunch. And I think you can skip dinner, because if you have dinner and you didn't take long time before you go to bed, maybe I think it's not good for your health. Just eating and go to bed suddenly. So I think breakfast, lunch you can eat, and you skip dinner. It's more easy to the starter of intermittent fasting.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, and Nance, oh Ning, please answer as well. Same question.
Okay, for number two, right? I think I have answered this before at the beginning. Actually, I think intermittent fasting can be good for health, because it's just only the skip uh, eating in the specific period, but we still can select or choose the healthy food for eating. Uh, and we just take the food that we think that is uh, have the benefit to the health. So I agree that in the intermittent fasting will be good for health.
How about Dale? What's your opinion on number 2?
Uh, yes, I think it would be good for for do intermittent food. Intermittent fasting is would be good for your health. Mhm. Because it just skip only one meal that
Tawa
have
ko,
a
Mitch.
specific time, and it's like you only cut the energy to your body, take in your body. Mhm. and and if people choose the good food, healthy food for eating, I think it will good for your body health.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. All right, so intermittent fasting can be good for your health. Why or why not? As I've said, it will be good for you if you consult first a doctor or a dietitian before you try this type of dieting or fasting, because it's not good that you just learn it from someone and then you try it yourself. You have different body, okay, you have different health conditions, so you had to try. So just like me, I have health conditions, so I couldn't just try it on my own. I have to consult a physician first before I go on with this, because I have a hypertension, I have asthma, I have a problem with my cholesterol, so I just couldn't do it on my own. I need a dietitian or I need a physician before I go on with the intermittent fasting. Okay, so I will have to cut off the discussion about intermittent fasting as we are running out of time. But I would like to say thank you to all of you for being so active and responsive in the classroom and for sharing your points of views and opinions with regards to the topic, and for sharing the experiences that you have with regards to intermittent fasting. I hope that whatever sharing that you have done for today, you have learned something. And before we end the discussion, may I ask for feedback or anything that you can say about the topic. Dale, any feedback?
For me, I think this topic is very interesting. Mhm. And yes, thank you for everyone that share your experience and knowledge
Thank you so much.
for
And
this time.
Ning?
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Coach, and your comments for your experience that sharing to me. And I found that this topic is quite interesting, and I can have the information from here to use with my real life. Yeah, thank you, and nice to see everyone here.
Thank you so much, Ning. And Nance?
Yes, I think the topic is can relate to my life because I do it every day as an intermittent fasting, and I feel very good to see everyone and exchange our idea and express everything in this class. So let's try intermittent fasting if your body can do that. Yeah,
Okay.
that is.
Thank you so much, Nance. And Nance, if you will be studying with me next time, please open cam, okay?
Okay.
All right, so thank you everyone and see you again next time. Have a great Sunday. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.
Okay. Thank you. Meron pa po ako isang klase. Thank you so much. Saglit lang, huwag kayong magulo. Um, okay, sandali. Aanuhin natin kasi kape ko itong nakaano. May klase na ako niyan. Kape to. Kape. Kape ko yan. Sandali. Ayan, nako. Dito naman tayo. So next class ko is, I have Vietnamese students. So pasensya na. Saglit. Dito tayo. Medyo may pagkaano itong mga Vietnamese. ayusin. Ang next class is lifestyle. Things I would, ano ba yan? Things I would tell my younger self. Okay. Thank you po sa andyan na nakatambay. Hala. Andito na yung 4 na mga estudyante. Hello, good afternoon everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Hello,
I hear you.
everyone.
Okay, thank you so much. Could you please open your cam so I can see everyone? Please open cams.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, please. Jenna. Lee, please open your cam. Lee, can you hear me? I think Lee cannot hear. Lee, can you hear? Please, I am not seeing your image.
Yes,
It's just the background.
I also saw that, but I don't know why. I had my webcam.
Okay. Okay. Can you please take out first the background? Let's see if we can see you. Can you take out first the background? Or maybe you should sit nearer the cam, because I think you are far from the cam. That is why you can't be seen. It's just the background. You should sit near the cam, because just like me, if I will sit further, I think it will affect. Thank you so much, Lee. Because there's a problem with peace. You cannot see.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah,
Coach and
afternoon.
everybody.
Yeah, thank you. All right, so I'll start. Please try to fix. All right, so good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the classroom. My name is Coach Fair, and I am from the Philippines, but currently I am now living and working here in Uzbekistan. And I've been living here in Uzbekistan for almost 6 months. But prior to this, I've worked and lived in Thailand for 17 years, teaching primary students under an English program. I've been working with Globish for the last 5 years. This is my 6th year. And I am hoping to work for more years so that I can continuously help students who are willing to improve themselves. Welcome to the classroom, and could you please introduce yourselves? Let's try with Peace. Peace, can you please introduce first?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. My name is Chris. I come from Vietnam. Yes, this year I am 43 years old. I am married. I have a 2 children. Yes, I am working in a presentation department. Yes, I think you all.
Thank you so much. And Jenna?
Everyone from Vietnam. I'm living in Ho Chi Minh City too. I'm working in business development for industrial park developer. I'm working as marketing manager and responsible for marketing activity, marketing campaign, and marketing strategies. My client is from many overseas countries, for example, from China, from Korea, from Japan, Malaysia, something like that. So I want to learn English to improve my English skill to communicate with them. Nice to meet everyone.
Okay, thank you so much, and welcome to the classroom, Jenna. Lee, please introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name's Lee. I'm come from Vietnam. I'm living in Ho Chi Minh City, and I'm working in accounting and finance field. My hobby are traveling, cooking, and watching TV. Yeah, nice to meet you all.
Thank you so much. And Nipam, could you please open your cam and introduce yourself? Nipam, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Please introduce yourself.
My name's Nhi. I come from
Mhm.
Vietnam. I'm a current. I work at um, BVM, and my job quality assurance. And I usually communication with customer and resolve problem in the factory. Nice to meet you all.
Thank you so much, Nee, and welcome to the classroom. Welcome everyone to group discussion. This is lifestyle things I would tell my younger self. As you can see, I have already shared the document that we are going to use for this topic. This page will be followed by the warm-up exercise, background information, vocabulary list, and the guide questions that we are going to use today. I am different from other coaches. I do not ask the questions, but you can ask me some of the questions. It is you who will be asking each other the questions with the use of the guide questions that I will be sharing on the screen. So once the guide questions are already posted, you don't have to follow the sequence of the questions. You can choose any number that you like to ask. It could be number 1, number 3, number 5, number 7, or number 9. Or it could be number 10, number 8, number 6, number 4, number 2. Any number that you wish to ask, feel free to ask. If you do not like to use the questions that we have on the screen and you have your own questions and you would like to use it, feel free to do so. I do not give limitations or restrictions to my students. I give the freedom. If you would like to use your own questions, well, go ahead, but make sure that the questions that you are going to use are related to our topic, which is about lifestyle, things I would tell my younger self. Any question related to this is okay to ask, even if it is not in our guide questions. Okay? Feel free. With regards to the answers to the questions, I am not expecting any specific answers to the questions. What I'm expecting from you is for you to be able to share your points of views and opinions. And whatever your opinions are, whatever your points of views are, they will be accepted and respected. And the last thing that I would like you to do is to stay relaxed. Take it easy in the classroom. Enjoy your time. Enjoy your moment. This is just a discussion, not a competition. The more relaxed that you will be in the classroom, the more that you'll be able to share your points of views and opinions. Okay? And by the way, as I've said earlier, with regards to the answers, just your points of views and opinions. But if you have read some facts and researches, like if you have read something from the book that is related to the question, please do share. Okay? Feel free, feel free. All right, so let's go to the warm up exercise first. Now, I have here 5 questions that I will ask to all of you. I will be the one to ask for all of these questions. All our questions here has got 2 options. You have to choose between the options. You either choose option 1 or option 2. After choosing the option, you have to give the reason why you have chosen the option. Now, all our questions here starts with would you rather. As much as possible, when you answer the questions, start your answers with I would rather or I would prefer, followed by the option and then the reason why you have chosen the option. So, although this is just a warm up exercise, a neither or a no or I don't like to choose between the option is never allowed. You have to answer. This is just an exercise. It's not related to our topic. This is just a warm up. Okay? So I would like to ask first piece for number 1. Would you rather never be stuck in traffic again or never get another call?
Yes, thank you for the question. In my opinion, if I'm not sure, I think I I would rather never get another cold. Yes, because when we have a strong health, we can do everything. Yes, I know the traffic jam can make us uh, slower, slower, but anyway, we can go to work, we can go to play and go to everywhere we want. But if we uh, but, uh, but if we are sick, we can go. We can go. Yes, so that's my opinion. I don't like I am sick.
Okay, thank you. And Jenna, for same question number one.
Yes, if I have a choice, I would rather never get another cold because I am dislike the cold. It makes me feel tired and my health. Actually, in Ho Chi Minh City where I live in, is there is in there is in they have a winter. The weather is hot and here, so I am not I am afraid of cold.
Okay, thank you. And Lee, please, same question number one.
Yeah, I would rather never get another phone. Um, because I'm afraid to have a medicine, and go to the hospital for the health checking, and for the stop in traffic. For the stop in traffic, I'm familiar with the traffic jam daily. So at this time, I always have a positive feeling that um, I can stop and have a little relaxing and see another person around my together and get the traffic jam. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, and Nipam, same question number one.
I think that almost everybody will be shown take care of health. Health is very important. So we need to take care. Um, we will lose a lot of things if we don't have enough health to do what we want. That I think I try never get another phone.
Okay, thank you so much. So for number two, peace. Would you rather have the power to end war in the world or the power to end poverty?
Yes. Between and war in the world and and property, I wish to I wish I have power to end war. I don't know the world is very terrible and it must many people can die and make many people miserable in life. Yes, it is terrible, horrible, and I don't like that, and I wish the world always this yes always not not always don't have work, but yes but I know property is also not good. But anyway, we can live. We can live and try in life and get try in life. So I think that is the choice we are better.
Okay, thank you. All right, so for number two, peace. Oh no, number Jenna. Same question number two.
Yes, of course, I would rather have the power to end war in the world. When because when the war is on, the war affects on the economy of all over the world. For example, when the war between Ukraine and Russia was on, it affect on economic in my country economic my in Vietnam there are many the furniture factory export food and many furniture to European, but sometimes the European is afraid about the gas and energy, so they cut down they cut down they cut down buying many things. They cut down don't buy new clothes, don't buy new furniture, to aerobic, so they have a broken and the unemployment degree. Otherwise, my company has many clients from China, so the same the same with the China. They don't export the product to Aerobin. They don't so if they don't go to Vietnam buy new industrial parkland to build new factories. So I can buy any land for a year. It's very it's been good for my company for 1 year. That's all.
Okay, thank you. And Lee?
Yeah, if it had to one of these, I would rather have a power to end war in the world. Um, because for the wars in it it damage the country and make and make many people die and the economic decrease and the reason of the poverty uh, and mm, yeah and um, yeah and how about for the poverty we can outside ourselves to improve um, by learning the new the new knowledge and have the uh, and have the knowledge to prevent it. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, and Nifang, same question, please.
I think I will try and have the power to end war in the world. Because I think a war not only cause poverty, but also die. So the best way is peace with our work. People will have the opportunity to work and will be the good life.
Okay, thank you. So I would go straight to number 5. So this will be my last question for the warm up exercise, so that we can go directly to our topic. So, Peace, last question. Would you rather lose your passport or smartphone? Number 5. Number 5, Peace. Would you rather lose your passport or smartphone?
Sorry, I just opened my yes. Yes. Uh, I think it depends on situation. If we are if we are in travel abroad overseas in another country, I think I'd rather lost the smartphone because we can buy a new smartphone easier and but if we lose a passport, it's difficult to to have a new passport because we need the time, we need have a time, and we go to the official and government and ma- many things relate to when you apply for the apply for new passport. So that I should do smartphone and just we can buy new phone easier. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Anjana?
I rather do my smartphone because if I don't do my smartphone, I can buy a new smartphone and own up in imagine and many data and
Okay. And Lee?
Yeah, I think it's a terrible if we lose our passport or smartphone. If have to, I would rather lose my smartphone. Because it depend on the location. If in the Vietnam in our country, I include the passport in no problem. For this, I can redo I can redo the I can reapply for the new passport with the chip with the small fee for that. But for the overseas, but for the to abroad for overseas, if I include the passport, I have we will have many procedure uh, for to back the Vietnam, to back the Vietnam. Yeah, that's it.
Exactly. That's correct. It depends upon the location. Okay, how about you, Nipam?
Yes, I total agree with my piece. That belong to the where is the lost the passport or smartphone. If we are in my home country, I would choose to lost my passport because I have more time to replace. However, if I were on business trip or travel, I would choose to lost my phone because it would be very difficult if I lost my passport.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, so let's move on to the background information. I will read first. Background information. For many people, every failure or experience may be used as a lesson to improve oneself. However, some people who frequently reflect on their past wish they could go back in time and change something or correct a mistake because they view terrible things that occurred in the past as a result of poor decisions or actions. Most individuals today cannot go back in time due to technological advancements. However, some people choose to accept their mistakes from the past, learn from them, and move on to avoid repeating them in the future. Okay, please, could you please read the background information on your own? Read again.
I read again.
Yes, please.
Political,
Yes,
yes,
please, read again.
yes. Okay. Background information. So many people actually failure or experience might be used as a lesson to improve oneself. However, some people who frequently reflect on their past wish they could go back in time and change something or correct a mistake because they view terrible things that occurred in the past as a result of poor decisions or actions. Most individuals today cannot go back in time due to technological advancements. However, some people choose to accept their mistakes from the past, learn from them, and move on to avoid repeating them in the future.
Thank you so much, please. And Jenna, please read as well.
For many people, every failure or experience may be used as a lesson to improve oneself. However, some people who frequently reflect on their past wish they could go back in time and change something or correct a mistake because they view terrible things that occurred in the past as a result of poor decisions or actions. Most individuals today cannot go back in time due to technological advancements. However, some people choose to accept the mistakes from the past, learn from them, and move on to avoid repeating them in the future.
Thank you. Lee, please read as well.
Yeah.
For many people, every failure or experience may be viewed as a lesson to improve oneself. However, some people who frequently reflect on their past wish they could go back in time and change something or correct a mistake because they view terrible things that occur in the past as a result of poor decisions or actions. Most the individuals today cannot go back in time due to technological advancement. However, some people choose to accept their mistakes from the past, learn from them, and move on to avoid repeating them in the future.
Thank you so much. And Lee, please read as well.
Yes. For many people, every failure of experience might be viewed as a lesson to improve oneself. However, some people who frequently reflect on their past wish they could go back in time and change something or correct a mistake because they view terrible things that occurred in the past as a result of poor decisions or actions. Most individuals today cannot go back in time due to technology advancement. However, some people choose to accept their mistakes from the past, learn from them, and move on to avoid repeating them in the future.
Okay, Lee, you haven't read yet. Please read as well.
Uh, I read already.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So everybody has read, okay? All right, so
Yes.
we move on to the vocabulary list. There are only 7 words. I will read first. Failure, lack of success in doing something. Oneself,
Fail,
a person's own self. Frequently, often. Reflect, to think carefully and deeply about something. Occur, to happen. Due to, because of. Avoid, to keep away from something. I will read again. Failure, oneself, frequently. Reflect, occur. Due to, avoid. Okay, let's start with peace. Please read the vocabulary, only the words. Do not read the meaning. Just failure, oneself, frequently, reflect, occur, due to, avoid. Just read that. Then after reading, choose one word and create a sentence.
Okay, I understand. Parallel, oneself, frequently, reflect, occurs, occurs, due to, avoid. Yes. Okay, I have a sentence for the first one. Parallel. Yes. In our life, we always have a parallel. We can have a parallel, but important. We shouldn't we shouldn't the same parallel in the future.
Okay, thank you so much, please. Jenna, please read the words, only the words. Do not read the meaning. After reading,
Yes,
choose one word and create a sentence.
yes. Failure oneself frequently reflect occur due to avoid re, with the new opportunity about my career, I frequently reflect.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
I have just made a sentence with reflect.
okay. And next, Lee, do the same.
Yeah. Value oneself frequently, reflect, occur, due to, avoid. I do frequently. I often, I no, I frequently wake up at 5 a.m. and go to work and go to work.
and go to work earlier to avoid any traffic jam.
Okay, thank you. And Nipam?
Yes. Failure oneself, frequency, reflex, of course, due to avoid. I chose reflex. Reflex that means we need to review carefully before you want to deploy anything.
Okay, thank you. All right, so let's move on to the questions. There are 10 questions. I will do first number one, and I would like to ask a piece. What comes to mind when you hear the word time travel?
Uh, yes, basically, I don't understand clearly about the timetable. I really when I read this book, I don't know. I don't understand
Okay,
timetable.
so when you say time travel, it means like you are going to a machine. You are going to use a machine wherein it will give you the ability to travel to another time zone or another year. Maybe you can travel to the future, or you can travel
Yes.
back to the past. So that means you are
Uh,
going to travel to a different period of time.
yes. I yes. I think with that in life we also have a timetable. It, yes, because the time always always go with every week, every every aspect our aspect. Yes, yes. When we do something, when we go, when we exist and something like that, we must have a time and mm, yes, I yes in my opinion, I think time is very uh, valuable, 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 valuable in life. Yes. So that uh, we took the space time and when we just time just timetable so that we have plan it's a plan for for our activity for our life. Yes, so we can um, yes, we have a timetable limit. We will have a timetable limit. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Now, please choose a question, any number. And you can ask Jenna, you can ask Lee, or you can ask Nipam. It's up to you. You choose.
Yes. Yes, I will ask Jennifer. Um, yes. I show the number three. Would you rather go forward or back forward with the time? Why?
Thanks for asking this really interesting question. If I have an opportunity travel time, I will go forward in my time because when I go forward, I can fix many mistakes in my past and I have an opportunity to see the future. I can to be rich. For example, I can buy gold, buy land, buy many
Yeah.
things in the and I am basically waiting for 5 year or 10 year. My property will be increased and to be rich.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Jenna, for sharing your points of views. Now, Jenna, it's your turn to choose a question, any number, and you can ask Lee or you can ask Nipam.
Haley, do you wish to train your past by going back in time? If so, what would you train or choose differently?
Mm, yeah, I don't need to change your bus by going back in time. Um, yeah, maybe if I I could be uh, back to work in time. I will, I would try to learn English hard so that I can have the many promotion now. So now, so that now I could be uh, here to learn English. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Lee. Now it's your turn to choose a question and ask Nipam.
Hello, Nhi.
Lee.
Yeah, I would like to ask you a question. Uh, um, do you think time travel is possible? Why or why not?
Mm. I think that is possible.
Possible.
Yes. In the past, I would have to it was crazy, but current with the high technical, so the human can actually achieve this. I think so.
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Nipam, for sharing. All right, so Ni, your turn to choose a question, and you can ask anyone.
Yes. So yeah, I have a question for you, and what is the one item you would bring back from the past?
Who would you like to ask, please? Ni, who would you like to ask?
I choose Lee.
Lee. Okay, Lee.
Yeah.
Lee, what is the one item you would bring back from the past?
Uh, yeah. Um, I think. Thank you for your question. I think the one item I would bring back from the past, that's the maybe the knowledge. Maybe the knowledge. Uh, at that time, if I have the experience in my job, in my I have um, knowledge of the car, of the future or the current, I can I can this my job, my possibility that time better. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Lee. Now it's your turn to choose a question. You can ask anyone.
Yeah. Hello, Jennifer.
Okay.
Yeah. I would like to ask you question number 9. If you could visit any time period for 1 hour, when would it be? Why?
Yes. Um, I think I want 20 years ago. I want to see my daughter in when she will be 20 years. 10, 20 years in the future, next 20 years.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, now it's your turn to choose a question.
And, hello, please.
Yes, hold on. Yes,
What are the first day of advice you give to yourself, younger self?
younger self.
Yes, number 6.
Um, yes. Uh, I think in my life, if I am really want to of my son, I perhaps I keep my long hair. Yes, mm, yes, I also I always remember my long hair when I drive. When I drive, yes, when I go to university, I cut my hair. From that, I cut my hair longer. Yes, if if I can one thing from the drum, I will be my hair.
Okay. Yes. Question number 6 are what are the 5 pieces of advice you give to your younger self? So, one advice is that you are going to give your younger self an advice like do not cut the hair.
Okay.
Okay, that's an
Okay.
advice.
Okay.
Okay, so
I
another
understand.
4.
Yes, I
Another 4.
understand. Okay. Okay. Uh, okay. Number six. Okay, I understand that question. Um, yes, I think to make my runner self, I will do exercise. I will do exercise. Yes, play sports. Usually play sports and keep my hair well. Yes, it is a way and keep us runner. And the second about the food, we should eat healthy food. It's more vegetable food and eat less meat and just anything like that. And we water we drink enough water in the day. And the third, and I think we study. We should study. We should learn every day. We should learn every day from that. Nothing makes our brain flexible and help me flexible in life and in work. And I feel stronger. I just feel stronger. And yes, and the number four, I think if we know think about sleep, we should sleep enough time for one day, for one day. And the fifth, I think is control our feeling to review check. Review check also make us older so fast, and so we should control check in life and in work in working. And because nowadays, yes, in life in working, many checks come with us. So the most important we should control that, yes, so that we feel more comfortable, we feel more relaxed in life, and that is the thing I think we should do to make us stronger. Yeah.
Thank you. Now please choose another question.
Um. Yes, I chose number five. Miss Lee. Yes. Um. What would you do if you encounter your younger self?
Yeah.
Yes, I
It's
asked.
me. Yeah.
Yes, I asked you number five. Number five. What would you do if you encounter your younger self?
Yeah. Um, if I encountered my younger self, I I I would um, I would um, I would um, I would focus on learning English. I will save time to I will save time to to do exercise to do exercise, to do to learn many sport like yeah, and and um, and maybe would to another major to study in university. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Choose another question, Lee.
Yeah, I choose number 7, and I would like to ask Nick, uh, what is the one item you would bring back from the past?
Mm. I think if your opportunity bring back from the past, I bring the gold.
Gold. Yeah.
In the future, the gold increase so much.
What are you going to bring back? Gold?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Gold from the past. Okay, okay,
In
okay.
the past, gold very slow, but in the future, the gold increase so much.
Wow.
So I have a question
Yes.
for teacher.
Okay. Yes, what is it?
Yeah. So what question would you ask your future self if you could ask only three?
Oh, for my future self. Okay. If I will have the chance to ask my future self, will you, um, if I encounter my future self, first is, will you be financially stable at the age of 60? Next is, will you spend, uh, what's that? Will you spend quality time for your family, as in complete family? And the third one is, will you be able to make yourself healthy at the age of 60? Because I know I am not healthy at this time. I have a hypertension. I have problem with my cholesterol level. So I have problem with my body. So I would ask my future self if will I be healthy at the age of 60? That is 7 years from now, because at this time I am 53. So that would be my questions for myself. Okay, now I would like to ask Jenna for number 10. What
Yes.
would number 10, Jenna, what would it be if you could go back in time and do only one thing?
I think everything went fantastic. Um, I think every action I do in my past will affect on my future. So I think in my opinion I don't regret anything in my past because I think many mistakes many mistakes in my past make me more stronger, make me new experience, make me more mature. So I think I don't want to train and everything is my dad, and I am afraid of if I trust my dad, I can train my future, and I don't want to train anything in now. Thank
Oh,
you.
okay, thank you. Now it's your turn to choose a question.
Yes. Hello, me. Can you tell us? Do you wish to train your best by going back in time?
Mm, yeah. Um, yeah. I mm, yeah. Just uh, just yeah. I don't wish to train my past by going back in time. Um, yeah. Just would like to train for the timing of learning language. Yeah, I will focus more on the foreign language, Chinese and English. Yeah.
same idea with you. I want to change. If I have a new opportunity to go back home,
Learn
I
foreign languages.
learn language with the right methods.
Okay, thank you so much. So, we're running out of time, and I would be the one to ask the last question. Okay, so, okay, I would like to ask, Peace, have you answered number 9?
Okay.
If
Number
you could
nine,
visit any time period for 1 hour, when would it be and why?
yes. Um, I think it's a difficult question for me. Uh, yes. Perhaps. Perhaps it's the time I just my baby. I just say my baby. Yes. If can I can visit that time is then that time yes that time make me very feeling very happy. Although after that I feel very tired, very tired. Yes, because I gave my baby. I don't I didn't eat and drink water also little, so make my feel very tired. But but after that, I when I saw my baby, I feel very happy, and I don't forgot all. I don't forgot all, and yes, and just after that, I feel I stronger. I stronger. That is the time impressed in my head. Impression in my head. Yes. Um. It's yes. I always remember. I always remember that time in my life. Yes. Very difficult, but also very happy.
Okay, thank you, Peace, for sharing. Now, I'm going to cut off the discussion as we are running out of time, but I would like to say thank you to all of you for being so active and responsive in the classroom and for trying your best to be clear in delivering your thoughts and opinions and for sharing your experiences and your future perspective as well. Thank you so much for that. I hope that whatever you have done here in this classroom, you can also do the same outside of this platform wherein you are able to convey the messages that you have in your mind. You are able to say your thoughts and opinions clearly. So you only had to listen and focus to the person you are talking to because in doing so, you will be able to answer accurately. So I hope that you have learned something from the sharing. But before we end the discussion, may I ask for some feedback or anything that you can say about the discussion today? May I ask first, Peace? Peace, any feedback?
Cái đó là cái gì á hả?
Yes, I have a question for teacher. And so I don't see you correct the grammar, our grammar and our the vocabulary. So after we answer the question.
Okay, so what is this feedback taken? All right, so
Yes.
as I said, if there are some mistakes, if they are really very clear, then I would get in. But so far, you have done good for today, and you clearly shared your points of views and opinions. And with regards to the vocabulary, everyone seemed to have chosen simple words and sentences so that everything was clear to everyone. And thank you so much for doing so. But
Thank you.
feedback taken,
Thank you.
Nifam. Thank
Thank
you.
you, teacher. Bye bye, everyone.
Okay. And Peace, any feedback? I think they have
Yes,
classes.
I also I wish when we talk and when we read a word, sometimes
Mm.
that time. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I did that.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, I did that. Yes.
Thank you so much, Peace. And Lee, any feedback?
Yeah, I would like to thank you, coach, and everybody. It's nice to have the opportunity to practice with the coach and all of you. And thank you for to be receive your sharing and it's really a nice lesson. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. And hope to see you again next time. Happy Sunday. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Have
Lisa.
a nice day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Ayan, natapos po ang ating online teaching. That is for 2 hours lang po tayo ngayon. Then, mamayang gabi, later in the evening, I will have 9 p.m. Thailand time. That will be 7 p.m. my time. I will be teaching 1 hour and a half tonight. So, ayan, magbago. Ay, live streaming. Ada message here sa nag-live. Why? Ang dali na. Ay. Ay. Thank you so much, Mega Love. Shout out po sa thing. Ayan. I don't have videos for my screencast, so I did my online teaching. Thank you so much. Kapusan Queen. Thank you so much, dear Shud. Okay. So I had to do straight teaching because I might be busy later. So ayan, bago tayo mag-ano. Ilalayo ko lang. Ilalayo ko lang kasi parang gusto kong magkanta. Tingnan lang natin ha. Doon sana sa ano ko. Sa isa pang laptop. Andun yung isa kong laptop. Okay, saglit lang ha. Kakanta tayo. I will sing. Wala naghihina yata ang aking signal. Golden buzzer. Sandali. Dito tayo sana sa tambayan. Tambayan. Universal Studio. Doon tayo sa siguradong hindi tayo ano yun? Karaoke version sinking. Ano kaya? Baka tayo makapiright. Tingnan lang natin. live again. Ayan. Practice, practice. Thank you so. Like water, dear, you wiped it dry. I was confused, you cleared my mind. I sold my soul, you bought it back for me, and held me up, and gave me dignity. Somehow you needed me, you gave me strength to stand alone again, to face the world out on my own again. You put me high upon a pedestal, so high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me, you needed me, and I can't believe it's you, I can't believe it's true. I needed you, and you were there, and I'll never leave. Why should I leave? I'll be a fool, 'cause I finally found someone who really cares. You held my hand when it was cold, when I was lost. You took me home, you gave me hope when I was at the end, and turned my lies back into truth again. You even called me friend, you gave me strength to stand alone again, to face the world out on my own again. You put me high upon a pedestal, so high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me, you needed me, you needed me, you needed me. Hey, practice. Hey, practice lang. Okay. Thank you po sa lahat ng nandyan. Sa lahat po ng naka-BG, this is Kung Crufe saying thank you and see you again next time, next my vlog, yung direct talaga. So thank you so much for all your support. I do really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. And of course, Mitch, I know you're always there. Thank you so much, Discarding Mitch Flavors. I do really appreciate your support from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much to all of you who are always there. Um, even when I am busy teaching, andyan kayo. Thank you so much. At I hope na hindi kayo magsasawa supporting my channel. And soon, I will be reapplying for my monetization. Hopefully, after March 7. I know by that time I will be able to finish the 4,000 WH. That is why even if I don't have much viewers, I just keep on going with doing the live stream, the screencast, because that's the only way that I could get back my WH. So thank you so much to all of you who have been supporting me. It means a lot to me. So this is Kung Crufe saying thank you and goodbye. See you on my next live.